The Bears. The Bears. It's the Bears theme song.
Bear down to victory, Chicago Bears. Now say thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm putting on my Don't Fuck With Me gloves today.
Now, bum, bum.
Oh, nice. Nice. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Unsuitable Language number, who knows?
150.
Say it, 150.
A lot of depressing weeks of unsuitable language.
Since then, we're over 100.
Unsuitable language 38, right? Tell your friends. You got to subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. We have 6 subscribers. And
I think there's a link on lifeishardcomedy.com. If there's not, there will be soon. But yeah. So please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I mean, once you get into the show, you can't live without it because
it's addictive.
You know,
it's addictive. We're addictive.
We are. You know,
add in front of Dick. What do you got? Add it.
Really, we predict things before we have. How long we've been predicting martial law, and now we have like a soft martial
3 years
law.
now we've been doing this.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Since he got into office, it was like, so when's the martial law start?
It's not an accident. They're shooting people. It's not an accident.
Right? I mean,
it's a plan. It's a fucking plan.
It is. We don't mean to be the bearer of bad news.
All these MAGAs are like, it was justified. She rammed him. She hit him. Oh, she hit him so hard, John. She hit him so hard. I mean, God, how could you live after that? It's amazing he's still alive, like our president said. It's amazing he survived. You know what? He almost dropped his phone. That's how hard he got hit, John.
Yeah, he switched it. He holstered it.
And he's videoing and shooting. You got to give the guy. I can't do shit when I have my phone in my hand. He actually shot and killed a woman.
Yeah, how did he did he do that? But he switched. So he had like this, and he was trying to record at the same time.
Here's my theory. He got out of the way. But the car hit him because he was leaning over the car.
Oh, to get the shot.
To shoot at her. He leaned over into the hood of the car. And he got hit a little bit. Not really hit, like bumped. And he dropped the phone on the car, is my guess, too.
But they act like that the video of his point of view somehow exonerates him, and it doesn't. It makes him look worse.
Oh, he's a fucking idiot. Number one, every law thing is taught, don't get in front of a car. They're all taught that. And under the Department of Justice guideline, that eliminates your right to use that as self-defense. If you put yourself in jeopardy under Department of Justice guidelines, you are no longer covered by that, because that was officer jeopardy. He put himself in jeopardy. The car didn't do it. He did it. That's the guideline. But here's the thing: every department has their own guideline under Department of Justice. And no one's released what the guidelines were for ICE.
Well, they said that it's under Border Patrol, and they were saying that specifically with the border, that they're not supposed to stay in front or back of a car unless they're doing a search of a vehicle.
Right. Even then, they start from the side, though. They don't go. But he circled around the car because his first video is her. I'm not mad at you, dude. He cut her off, is what happened.
Well, yeah, but the people that were breaking it down.
The car to the right that they don't talk about, they keep saying she was blocking traffic. The car to the right was blocking traffic. The car that he was in, Jonathan Ross's vehicle, blocked traffic. She had to go around him.
Yeah, on Twitter, on the way they were breaking it down, like frame by frame. If you think about it, if he had his phone in his shooting hand, right?
Yeah.
Right. So he knew what he was going to do. He moved his phone to his other hand, his off hand, to get his what?
to get his gun. He was pulling his gun when she
So
was going
he
back.
knew what he was going to do before she even started turning her wheel.
Right. She was going backwards when he started pulling his gun.
Right. So he started to, but he had already moved his phone to his other hand.
And he'd already
So-
stepped to the side. But then he leaned forward.
You're saying leaning forward to get the shot, and that's where it was like
Yeah, you can see it. Because when they broke the film down, you saw his feet were to the left of the car.
But even at that, if you're going to shoot, if you shoot like that and you're attempting to do a kill shot, technically, you're going to put yourself in more harm's way.
Yeah, because no one's in control of that vehicle.
Exactly.
They said her once she was shot, the reflex muscles jammed your foot down.
Well, yeah, that's why she veered off into the thing and slammed it. I mean, that stands to reason.
When he shot her, he put himself in more, and that's what's one of the rules is why you're not supposed to do it. Shoot into a vehicle because it puts everybody in jeopardy for whatever that vehicle is going to do at that point.
Well, and that's probably the reason why there was no investigation at the scene or anything like that. They wouldn't allow the regular police to get in there to do anything. They got right out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so. I mean,
this is a part of a larger plan to allow us to be under martial law, and they're fucking going to be Gestapo. They're going to be stormtroopers, and they can do whatever. Right now, they can do whatever they want because they don't get it. They've already shot a woman 5 times in Chicago. Remember that? And then the first thing came out was she rammed them, and that she was threatening them. But then when the video came out, they rammed her. And they're saying, what are you going to do about it, bitch? And then he shot at her 5 times, hit, and then he bragged, I put 7 holes on her with 5 bullets. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, because these are the same people.
They've already shot people.
Yeah, they did all their recruiting on January 6th. This is who they pardoned, and then they sent, okay, go over to the DOJ and get your gun and get your stuff. You're signed up.
Yeah, this dirtbag. Fuck that bitch. They're saying they don't know who said that. We know who fucking said it. It was on his
but
then he walked down, looked at her, didn't offer any aid, which he's legally required to do, and then just walked back and said, we need whatever, EMS or call 911 or whatever he said. Walked down, looked at her, and just walked away. And then they refused medical care to the woman by the doctor.
Right, yeah.
15 minutes later, they got someone there. She might have lived. I think here's the thing. Minnesota has the body.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. They're, what do you call the person? Their coroner.
Uh-huh.
He's going to give a report on what happened death-wise and all that. Which shot was the kill shot, probably.
But who ended up closing down the scene? Was that Homeland Security or was that that the feds?
They, you know how they always coordinate and they work together, right?
Yeah.
Well, Trump shut it down. According to Keith Ellison, the Attorney General from Minnesota, he said it was 24 hours before they stated publicly that they were not going to allow us to join in the investigation. Usually the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension jointly investigates the shooting. We started hearing that they're not going to release it. They were going to exclude state authorities from the bullets, the gun, and the crime scene. But the ME has the body. So they can't cut the Minnesota people out of the body, the autopsy in that. The directive appears to be coming from Trump himself. So Trump is hiding it. It's a cover up.
And we didn't talk about this before.
Week shooting somebody else.
But what's the issue with the Somalis and the daycare? I missed this.
They've been under investigation for fraud, listing too many kids in their daycares, not actually providing services, just taking the money and doing it. But they were under investigation before this guy released his video, by the way. Some YouTuber made a big video on it. And he's like, I'm exposing this. He didn't expose shit. He's a liar. He's just, in my opinion, he lied about all of it. So he's a liar. He's a fucking fraud. That's all it takes to be a fucking star in MAGA world. Is just say you did something. That's good enough. Because they were already in investigation. Every program like that has fraud in it. When I was teaching and they were doing the tutoring during COVID, places opened up and they actually paid the kids to sign up, and then the kids didn't even go to tutoring. They just collected the money for tutoring these kids and didn't even tutor them. And then they got investigated and they got caught. I mean, it happens every time there's a big government giveaway. People steal money. You know, they're blaming the Somalis, of course, because the Somalis are immigrants, and it happened in the Somali run daycare. So they're all out to get the immigrants, John, and you know MAGA, the racist world of MAGA, a bunch of fucking pigs. God, I hate that they even have any authority in this country right now, but they've got a lot of authority.
I will say this: when the Spaceballs government does implode on itself, and it will because they are Spaceballs.
Yeah.
The term when they say it comes back, it's going to be. I think it's going to be coming more forward and hopefully more progressive. I mean,
pendulum swings.
Yeah, hopefully it's swings a lot harder. I mean, that's the only. I mean, that's the only hope and light at the end of this tunnel is that the country at some point wakes up. I don't know when that happens. I don't know who has to die or how many or who President Trump has to openly murder on Fifth Avenue to happen.
Well, who has to die is some more Republican congressmen because one died this week. They're down to 218 votes right now.
Yeah, but the impeachment, they're gonna go through the same process of the impeachment, and it's gonna fail like it did before.
I can only hope it does.
So
doesn't I mean? I can only hope.
I
mean, when they get power to investigate, they're going to be
exposed,
and it might be so embarrassing for them that people resign. Maybe.
I mean, honestly, at this point, aren't we in the middle of a constitutional crisis?
Oh, way past that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we're killing Americans.
So I mean,
American citizens. They've arrested over 170 American, and these guys don't even have the authority to arrest you, and they're arresting you. But what can you do about it?
So think about that. There is if we want to go that far and say there's a constitutional crisis, which we kind of think that there is.
We have a Gestapo.
There's no meeting of the governors. There's no meeting of the Democratic governors. Now, you know as well as I do, if the Democrats governors met, then openly Trump would call them traitors and say it's collusion or something else.
I think they have met.
What's that?
I think they've met.
Oh, really? Okay. Have they met about this more about Donald Trump?
I don't know.
I know a couple of them have met separately, like Newsom and Pritzker, but have they met in separate groups, as in the Democrats? Democratic governors meet up or they reach out to Republican governors. Is it bipartisan?
Well, they've met to start their own healthcare system.
Well, I know they meet for their annual meeting and shit, but I mean specifically to say that Donald Trump is an existential crisis to the United States.
No, I don't think there's been a meeting like that. Several of them have joined together to stop Trump. His excesses is.
I mean, I think it's still part of that thing where if they do decide they're going to meet up together, then it's going to be, Trump's going to use it as an excuse for
all the levers of government. Still, that's the problem. He's got all control of all the powers of the federal government. He can lie and cheat all he wants because the Republicans are a bunch of fucking pussies who don't stand up for the Constitution. Did you see that Fine guy, that Representative Fine, come on and say, good, she deserves to be dead? How many of them have said that?
I mean, at this point, they just want to cash as many checks as they can cash right now. They're like Trump. They're gonna try to get every soundbite they can in order to get every rating they can. they're going to collect as much money as they can until, they can either run or hide if this ever comes, or that like Hegseth and all the rest of them, they'll be moving on up. Jesse Waters is going to be the next fucking press secretary. I mean,
yeah, he's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's perfect for Trump's cabinet or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean,
the stuff he said the other night on TV, he needs his ass whooped. But I'm against violence.
So I mean, at this rate, Megyn Kelly might also have a role in the administration. Sure. I mean, it's
Kelly, get used to
wild stuff.
Secretary Waters, Secretary Kelly.
Right, pretty much.
If you're on Fox News, you're getting Newsmax. They put up some real. That's who that Randy Fine was on, saying that good. She deserved to be shot. She tried to use her car to ram. She rammed the guy with it. They're using the word rammed. I think they need to be rammed so they know what ramming means. I think they need to know what a good ramming means. Some fucking pigs. But I don't want anything bad to happen to him, John, because I'm against violence. Just so you know. I'm a lover, not a hater.
I mean, I think it's interesting.
Sexually, maybe.
I think don't you think it's wild though, all the people talking about, well, you got to do what the officer says. Yeah. Unless it's on the specific date of January 6th.
Yeah, fuck the officers.
And when it's the Capitol and it's a so-called peaceful protest, then screw that cop, apparently.
Yeah.
It's like a weird double standard.
Unless it's a Democrat involved, then you can do whatever.
Right. Unless it's like they said, a lesbian liberal. Oh.
And by the way, technically the cop was already told not to stand in front of cars. So the cop was the one that wasn't listening.
I mean, like I said before, they thought, here's what they thought, or they still think this, but they knew their base would take that side of the video specifically because of the woman with the phone outside of the car and the way she was acting towards the guy.
Yeah, and all she said was, "Go get a lunch, big boy."
Yeah, but they saw exactly how she was dressed and everything like that, and they were like, "Oh, well, this is perfect. Our people will eat this up. Donations out the wazoo. We got them.
Yeah."
But at the same time, the woman was extremely calm.
Oh, I'm not mad at you. What was she mad? Because he cut her off. The fucking ICE guys set up that whole intersection problem. They got their car stuck in the fucking snow. They can't drive in the winter because they're a bunch of fucking pussies.
Well, he was walking around it in the beginning to intimidate. But then when she acted the way she did, and then that lady spoke to him that way, that's whenever he makes the decision, I'm going to shoot her.
Yeah, he's already
because he changes phones.
He meditated. Yeah, pulled his gun when she backed up. People were saying, "Oh, the car was coming at him." His gun was coming out when she was backing up.
Right. Well, okay, but you make that decision. So you make that decision that you're going to still have your phone on, and you're going to have your hand on your side.
Yeah.
Right. So he had to make that decision and still record at the same time.
And when he shot her point blank in the side of the window, he was no longer in danger.
Well, I mean, you can throw your phone and make it look like that you got hit or whatever, and still pull it and
got hit, but he might have got bumped. But he was leaning over the car hood.
But if you're gonna,
he put himself in jeopardy several times.
I mean, and the way that there was a number of different angles of the video and everything like that, it was just it's a terrible situation. And there's been 32 of these now.
There's a lot of shootings.
And then there was 2 more in Portland, so I don't know if that makes 34 or what.
They said it was the gang members, but you can't fucking believe anything they say. The first thing out of their mouth is a fucking lie. Every one of them's a goddamn liar. They all deserve to go to hell just for that. It's not my call who goes to their fake belief systems.
So now, there's still a bunch of protests in Minnesota, so we'll see how this is going to play out. It looks like there's going to be... Now, can Tim Walz call in The state, is there a state national? Is there a state guard or something like that?
He can call the National Guard first and stop Trump from getting control of it. And I think he said he was going to do that.
He may have to do it. I mean, he already said he wasn't running for governor. All right, so let's get to Venezuela, and that'll lead us to Greenland, but let's go to Venezuela real quick. So some of the soldiers were complaining that Venezuelan soldiers, whether you want to take this for, if we want to believe them or not believe them, I don't know, but that we used a secret sonic weapon on them that made them have nosebleeds and vomit. Do you know what this is?
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, there's probably pictures of Trump. That makes my nose bleed, and I want to. Did the U.S. use a mystery weapon in its operations? The White House backs up bombshell claim. This is from Raw Story. I don't know how good they are.
I mean, I guess it could have been a giant flash bomb, right? That
Sure,
disoriented.
Verified claim that we used a secret sonic weapon during its attack on Venezuela. Levitt urged 2 million followers on X to stop whatever you're doing and read this. Social media post includes an alleged transcript of interview with a Venezuelan security guard who recounted the night of the attack, although no reporting exists to confirm its authenticity. At one point, they launched something. I don't know how to describe it. It was very intense sound wave. The security guard allegedly said, according to Netters online, I felt like my head was exploding from the inside. We all started bleeding from the nose. Some were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. I swear, I've never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after that sonic weapon or whatever it was. Then allegedly went on to claim the U.S. forces killed 100 of us, according to Netters' online post. They later issued a warning to anyone who thinks they can fight the U.S. They have no idea what they're capable of. After what I saw, I never want to be on the other side of that again. They're not to be messed with. So
That sounds like propaganda right there.
Propaganda.
I think it was a Kid Rock song.
Well, spokesman immediately dogpiled online as a propaganda campaign designed to instill fear in America's adversaries.
Okay. I mean, if that's really their propaganda, they need to get better writers.
Well, you know, if Carolyn Levitt is saying it's most likely a lie.
Yeah.
She doesn't tell the truth. She's the kind of Christian that would lie about it. She'd lie to Jesus. Do
you remember what that Cuba syndrome?
They put a big picture of Trump up, and my nose is bleeding. No more Trump. No more. It's what the Epstein girls felt.
Do you remember the Cuba syndrome stuff?
Yeah.
Was that? Does that sound like?
Same thing. Sounds the same.
So, do we think that 1A, 1B, however you want to work this, that someone was using that on us and we figured out how to weaponize it, or we were testing that on our own people and Trump okayed the weaponization to put it in use? Because
look, if you saw a video of the attack and you saw our soldiers had some kind of ear protection in or something.
Yeah, so did Maduro, right?
Well, no, on the plane they wouldn't let him see where he was going or anything.
Yeah, okay.
And plus, when you ride a chopper, they always put earphones on.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So it's hard to say what that was about.
Okay.
I mean, if we see the attack and we notice our soldiers were using ear protection, then that would give it some validity. But otherwise, or maybe it's something that you point. I mean, I don't know how the thing works.
Or maybe they used it first and then, afterwards we came in.
Yeah.
Because it just disoriented everybody.
I don't have any limits, only my own morality, and that's really good.
Well, wait.
Limits, except my own morality, and I would fuck a skunk, just so you know.
Could the possibility be that we have one of the Marvel or X-Men characters working our side on Trump's behalf? I mean, it's a possibility.
Is there a character for sound in Marvel? I'm sure there is. One of those young kids who doesn't know what he's doing. We picked him. He's for professor said, "Hey, this guy can make really ugly sound." You know what? The sound he makes, it's like when people look at your picture, Mr. Trump. It's the same thing, except they don't have to see it. They look at my picture and they throw up. I don't know. It's what I do to girls. Girls love it. But I don't. The only thing stopping me, John, the only thing is my own morale, my own morals. And you know, I would fuck my daughter, John. I would fuck her. She's hot, John. My daughter is so hot. God, I would like to fuck her. So my own morals, and I don't have any of those. So there's nothing stopping me, John.
Mr. President, some people say you smell like rotten roast beef. Is that accurate?
Some people say smell good like Axe body spray. No, John. No. Go with the natural smell. Shit in your diaper and go with that. People love it. You can put a little charcoal in here to take some of the smell, but no, they got to see the essence of Trump. Trump's essence. That's what they've got to feel. They got to know it.
How many times do you need change today?
People turn heads, John, and they throw up. They do both. How many times a day do I shit?
Yeah, how many times do you need changed?
You wanna
You're just sitting the same one all day.
They hold 14 pounds, John. 14 pounds.
Really?
Up to 14 pounds, it says right on the box. RFK changes me, John. I bring in RFK. Well, Donald, you got a good mess today, Donald. Good job. You set yourself a little, Donald.
Which one of those do you think is really? It seems like JD Vance would be into the infant thing, right? Like he likes being a baby, like dressing up like in a diaper and stuff like that. And,
yeah, JD,
you know, Trump too. Trump definitely.
Yeah, Trump and JD probably.
But JD seems like that he's
in diapers, like two little kids. I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
JD will say anything. He'll say anything. JD is the chameleon of men, of human beings. He is. There's no JD Vance. There's just a malleable mob of a human being. That's what he is.
He's like a doppelganger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like Rebecca. What's the woman that plays the
Mystique? Rebecca Romaine Stamos. Yeah, Mystique.
She can turn into anybody, right?
Yeah.
That's what Vice President, what's his first name? I forgot his name. Or Vance. What's it?
JD Vance.
JD.
I don't know what is it.
There's nothing real about the guy. I wonder if that's real.
Well, even you're right, because even his last name was like he picked it on his own. Like he picked his own name.
Yeah, he's a fucking fraud. There's nothing about that guy that's not alive. They're eating. I know they're not eating animals or cats and dogs, John, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm gonna say it because it helps me win. I wanted to win. Why they get Somalis? That's who got him elected.
No, right?
Was it Venezuelans? Who went into town in Ohio? It was Venezuelans, right?
Say that again.
What country was dominating the workers' force in that town in Ohio where they accused him of it?
Was it Dominicans or Haitians or something like that? I thought it was Dominicans.
Cats and dogs. I think it was Venezuelans.
I thought it was Dominicans or Haitians.
Particularly Haitians, yeah.
Haitians. Because they had that hurricane there and, you know, they brought people in.
And they're all sent out of the country, weren't they? Didn't he destroy that town? I mean, he's lost jobs again. He lost jobs in his first 4 years. He's the only president with like 8 million negative job growth in his 5 years now.
I mean, I'll say this again. It's really rough when, like a lot of, including yourself, a lot of historians say that Donald Trump is probably one of the worst presidents we've ever had. And the list includes a president that killed pretty much all the Indians or all the Native Americans and then single-handedly brought back slavery. I mean, that's a rough list to be on.
And he destroyed the banking system for a while, too.
There you go. Just add something else to the list. I mean, just because he was tough on some front steps.
High rating, surprisingly enough.
What's that?
Jackson's still rated pretty high.
I know.
Buchanan was rated number one by far, the worst president. Until Trump, Buchanan had it locked up because he let the country split in half. And He was corrupt motherfucker who stole money constantly. I mean, we almost bought Cuba. You know that, right? Did I tell you that story? We
Say
were
that
gonna buy
again.
Cuba. We had set aside $30 million to buy Cuba. But Congress
Uh-huh.
decided that they didn't trust Buchanan with the money.
Okay.
Because he stole so much money when he was president. His lackeys were every treaty he made, he pocketed the money and didn't do the deals. He was a fucking thief.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, we got 30 minutes. I'm a little early with the board.
So let's get into Greenland real quick.
Oh, right. Well, we might as well. We're going to own it soon. We're going to buy it or steal it, one of the two, right?
So do you think that they're actually going to sell that to us and try to stay in NATO and appease Trump?
No.
Or, yeah. And this is going to be the end of NATO, right?
We're going to war with Europe. We're taking Greenland. Under Donald Trump, we're taking it.
Yeah.
Sit there in their little pussy hands and not say anything.
So then this leads me to this. Our episode of, hey, where are you Putin it?
Where are you Putin it?
The only way you could say that any of these things, okay, I'll give you part of the defense thing, but that's the reason why we have NATO. So it kind of makes that a moot point.
No, it doesn't, because they've already agreed to anything we want to put there, a military base or whatever we want. They have never told us no to any weapon system, any radar facilities. They're fine with us coming there and using their country for defense.
Yeah, but yeah, Donald Trump wants to pillage everything under the island.
Minerals, right?
Yeah, I got that. But what I'm saying is everything that he's doing, including what would essentially be breaking up NATO, is exactly what Vladimir would want. It would be like if he could have a wish list for everything Donald Trump would do and he slid it to him, it's all on the list.
Yeah, everything.
I mean,
well, Putin is happy as hell because Trump is saying we have the right to take whatever we want for our national defense. And he goes, well, I need Ukraine.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same argument.
China's going to say we need it Taiwan.
But these guys, and I'm talking about the whole Trump cabinet, his national security advisor / chief diplomat, little Marco,
yeah,
have fallen into the same, well, this is our hemisphere, and that's your hemisphere.
Let's go back to 1890. That's what we're doing. Everything, it's like Trump read a book about 1890 and said, let's do all that.
Right? And it's like they don't understand that there are things like planes, and there are fast planes, and there are rockets, and all these other things still exist.
Right. We are living in a fucking dystopian nightmare, right?
So we're both kind of agreed that in the next couple of months there won't be NATO anymore, right?
Right.
And then Russia is going to have its pickings on. Does China join in with that?
Oh yeah, because China wants to take whatever they want. China's fine with having the entire Asian empire.
So then you have a Russian China.
They'll take Korea first, then they'll take Japan. No, there's some other islands they could take first.
So then we know Trump's not going to do anything to protect Europe. So they've got what? Another 2 years or 3 years at best, right?
Well, Europe could maybe defend itself. Could be interesting to see what they do. Europe might be able to defend itself. What do you think? I mean, we've given them a lot of weapons, and they can make their own. They're not stupid. Ukraine's got the best drone systems in the world now.
You're breaking up really bad.
I said Ukraine's got the best.
All right, say that again.
Ukraine has the best drone making capabilities now of anybody in the world. Ukraine, can you hear me? I'm breaking up. Let's pause it for a second. Okay, a little technical difficulties. I got my penis caught in the keyboard. So.
Oh. Ooh,
It's
I
just
hate
so
when
weird.
that happens.
You know, it's just everywhere, John. It's everywhere you don't want to be.
You get excited when you start talking about NATO, and it's just you don't know what to do. You don't know
Oh,
what
yeah. I've had some NATO stories. I'm like Pete.
to do. So we what the next 3 months is and you say how long can Europe defend itself? You think they can defend itself for 3 years until the bare minimum
Well, Russia's not.
there's a new president?
Russia, number one, has depleted their military trying to take Ukraine because we fought back, right? And they were never as strong as we think. The only thing is, how good is your nuclear arsenal? The thing about nuclear weapons is they really, we don't know how good they are because no one's ever used them. They're probably great, you know.
Yeah, they're nuclear weapons.
How effective are they to hit their targets and stuff? No one knows for sure.
Right. But do you really want to give that in the I mean, that's a dangerous proposition though at the same time.
It is. It's very dangerous.
Because Trump thinks that it can't reach over here,
He just wants the Western Hemisphere. Trump just wants South America and North America.
Right, because he's obsessed by, oh, you're an ocean away.
Yeah, he's the Monroe Doctrine. And it wasn't named after President Monroe, by the way. It was named after one of Monroe's cousins or something who had come up with the plan. Did you know that?
No, I thought it was named after the...
Most of us thought that, yeah. A historian set me straight on that. I mean, if you wiki it, they might even say that. A lot of people don't know that. But anyways, yeah, Trump wants to dominate this hemisphere. He wants to give China, Asia, and he wants to give Russia, Europe.
And so essentially he is going to let Europe defend itself.
Yeah.
So he's not going to help England.
Well, it's interesting. He's saying he's going to attack Iran this week. Did you see that? Because they're killing protesters.
Yeah.
Trump's killing protesters.
Right? I mean, it's crazy.
You can't do what I'm doing, Iran.
Right? I started that. I was the one. I was the greatest at it.
I'm the protest killer. You can't do it. You're trying to steal
my armed guards, the best armed guards.
You're stealing my bit.
Right, pretty much. So
and there's no irony in this White House. They don't get it.
But the bad part is do you think that how many of the Iranians actually believe Trump's going to bomb if something like that happens? Because I think that's more of like talk rather than, because there have people already been shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more of like a thing where, hey, like a one of those like things I'll throw out there is like, oh, we'll support you if you topple the government sort of thing.
He's going a hole through the deficit. He's going to use all of his weapon systems wherever he can use them. He doesn't give a fuck about his military. He's going to shoot and blow up and kill anybody he can now because he has the power and he doesn't give a shit about the world. Anything he says, I care about people, is just a lie. All he cares about is showing, I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the world now. That's all he cares about.
Well, then I guess the other question I have is, what is the likelihood that the President of the United States orders a launch or something like that inside the United States against one of his own enemies?
I think it's pretty low.
Like a strike or a drone strike or something like that.
You don't have to do that. He can just use his Gestapo for that. He's building a Gestapo.
I mean, what if he doesn't care? If he just wants to send a message?
ICE has the largest budget in the country right now of any police. There's more ICE agents in Minnesota right now than there are cops.
It's pretty far from the border, and they're saying it's because of what they're going after all the Somalis, or
My drugs are in. I have to go pick them up.
All right. Well, we can wrap this up here in a minute.
Right now, that was just them telling me because I didn't go pick them up. You know, I went to the dentist. I forgot when you get an implant, you have to take antibiotics before you go. Now, I have an implant.
Oh, yeah.
My penile implant. That's what made it so huge.
They're tracking you now, huh? The Cash Patel put a fucking tracker in you.
Yeah, yeah. When I get a hard on,
You're like
gives up my location.
Yeah, you're like Mel Gibson in Conspiracy Theory.
I'm not like Mel Gibson in any shape or form. Thank you. I'm not. I'm not a hater.
So you said Spaceballs government. I want to talk about this real quick. But you were saying the Spaceballs government, they accidentally Trump pardoned the pipe bomber.
Yeah, apparently
on January 6th.
When he did his pardon, it said, "I pardon anyone that may has been charged with or may be charged with crimes related to this event." And it's like, oops, that's pretty broad. That's pretty broad.
Right.
And Trump's comeback was,
"These nuts got him."
That's Trump said.
But he's working for ICE now, right? They just moved him over to the other building.
You are fake news.
Yeah, he probably already got a job. He's probably working for ICE.
All right, let's get to our power rankings and our performer of the week.
It's for you. For you, John. You're still knocking, John. Do you hear it? Is that you knocking? Or is that me? Who is
No,
knocking?
that was you.
Who's knocking? Hello, John? John, can you hear this?
Helicopter, helicopter.
I thought I was going to get out of it. I was trying to get out of it. I was trying to get through it before you remembered.
Your asshole like a hot bowl.
I gotta get out of here.
Real queer.
We were at 42 minutes. We were at 42 goddamn minutes. We were going to wrap it up within an hour.
You know, people probably left us because I didn't play this.
I will look for you. I will find you.
They don't know.
And I will kill you.
They've been waiting for that. They've been waiting for helicopter.
Oh, I bet they have all fucking show.
All right, we're going to the board. Did you have another question?
All right, what do you want to do first?
Let me find my marker.
You want to do the power rankings first, or the Bukkake Circle, or
no, we always do
person
hero.
of the week, or
Wanna
performer of the
start
week? I
ending with
mean,
hero? You want to start ending with hero or start with hero? I don't see my markers. Fuck.
I got my sheet filled out. I'm prepared.
Well, we're ready
Today.
Oh, we're ready.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do.
Bears got a victory. I was like, I didn't sleep all night.
Bears. We're gonna do 2 weeks in a row of the Bears.
Yeah, Bears win. One good thing.
You already had them for last week, though. You're gonna continue.
I don't think I had them. Did we have them for last week? They lost last week. Well, they're in the playoffs. They're in the playoffs, so we'll keep it. The Bears win. So yes.
You see Bears on there?
One good thing. It's got to be the Bears.
The Bears. All right, we'll leave them. We'll put a plus sign on it because they won.
Yeah.
All right. Hero of the week. We got Bernie Sanders.
My hero this week is Jesse the Body Ventura.
Oh, I was gonna say Renee Good. She died for our sins. She's our.
You were gonna say who?
Renee Good.
Oh yes, you could. Yeah.
She is gonna maybe be the turning point of this.
I don't think so.
She might just be the first. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think we got a long way to go.
She's my hero.
Oh, I think
The last thing she said was, "I'm not mad at you, dude."
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I think that was amazing. I agree that she's the hero of the week.
Jesse was good
But
too.
I don't.
Jesse
Yeah,
came-
Jesse Ventura. But you're right. She's. But
You wanna
yes,
play
Jesse
Jesse
Ventura's.
You want to play that?
Play what? The clip?
Jesse's clip. It's not very long.
I don't think I have it. I think
I can get it.
it's a little long.
No, that's a different thing.
Anyway, Jesse Ventura had a really good clip on social media too. It wasn't Jesse Ventura, it was the news or something like that in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Um,
Want me to bring it up? You still there?
yeah, I'm here. I'm listening to you. I thought you were bringing it up.
Jesse Ventura interview. I'm bringing it up. It's a 3 minute. I got a 3 minute and 21 from CBS. Is that good, or you want the minute 50 from Channel 5?
Minute 50.
Tell me why you're here, Governor.
I'm here because I graduated from Roosevelt High School, and I felt that it was good for me to come out and show support for what Roosevelt stands for and what we stand for here in Minnesota, and to stop the Gestapo.
What were your thoughts about what happened yesterday?
Heartbreaking and tragic that when you hear an excuse of self-defense, I can assure you, as a member of the Navy SEAL team, that was not self-defense. When you shoot 3 to 4 rounds, that's gaining fire superiority. Self-defense, the maximum would be 2 shots, max. So self-defense goes out the window to that South Dakota governor. She's talking to a SEAL. I know, I've been trained. 2 rounds, that's all it takes. Why anything more than that is not self-defense.
The school district closes schools because of abundance of caution. They're concerned about kids' safety. An elementary school was locked down yesterday. This thing happened here, over here. What are your thoughts about all of that? And was it the right thing to do to shut down the schools?
I don't know. That's their decision to make. I'm not in any position to judge whether their schools are in more danger or less danger. That's up for the school officials to make that call, and apparently they did. And I'll stand by their decision. Yeah, I think the schools should close when you got the Gestapo running around on school grounds.
So there's a full clip, right? So I would take a look at that full clip.
I'm having trouble getting out of this. I'm sorry.
It was perfect. Everything that he said was perfect. So
Yeah.
couldn't agree more with everything he said.
Me
But he
too.
would also be, if there were 2 awards for Hero of the Week, or we could put him down on the one good thing, that's what we would put down as Jesse Ventura. So,
Over
but
the
our
Yeah.
Performer of the Week, who do you have for the Performer of the Week?
Well, it's got to be Christy Nome. I mean, she came
Yep,
out right
that's
away.
what I had.
She
The big
came
cowboy hat,
right away. I mean, there was no
right
fucking-
away. What a performance. I mean,
he's a killer. She
you don't get
tried-
any more MAGA
she
than that
tried to run
performance.
him down. It was like, oh my God, how did you survive, John?
And she's going to be one of those parasites that kind of, she sticks around. She may go to jail, but she'll write a book, and then, she'll be one of those under MAGA darlings that they're just going to, pay
Have a
cash
different
to.
outfit
And
for every day of the trial. Different outfit. We're spending a fortune on her wardrobe. There's no doubt in my mind. But
And then now we got to get to our power ranking.
Stephen Miller and Stephen Miller's wife put a fucking flag over Greenland. Started an international incident. I mean, this was not an easy week to be the Trump Performer of the Week. There was a lot of people. Vance came out and was vile and despicable. And
Oh, yeah, Vance was an asshole. What did you say Stephen Miller's wife did?
Did a meme of putting an American flag over top of Greenland. It started an international incident, and Europe had to respond like, Denmark's not for sale, you fuckheads. They are fuckheads. Our government is full of fuckheads. fucking terrorists. And like he said,
Spaceballs, government. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's like,
they're the fucking Gestapo. There's no difference. They're killing Americans. They'll round us up as soon as they can, John.
so
As weak as we are providing input, nobody even listened to us. We're on a list somewhere. I'm sure of that.
I mean, I don't know. I think maybe somebody already telegraphed what the breaking point might be if they start putting the soldiers in schools
Well, they're putting them in and
or ICE in schools.
You know how they beat those teachers up and shit in Minnesota. They beat the fuck out of the teachers. They're lawless. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Under the blessings of Herr Trump and Herr Vance. Vance is no better.
I think that would be. I think that would be maybe the breaking point is if they start putting the Homeland Security in schools or soldiers in schools, or unless they already are, and I don't know about it, but they might be. I think they have been going into schools to get students, right?
Yeah,
Who they believe are illegal.
They've sent American kids out of the country already. That their parents were illegal, so they sent the kids out too. And they said it was the kid's choice, and the kid's lawyers are like, that kid didn't even get asked. They just took them. And we got all these fucking Trump surrogates on Facebook, and I'm just going to cancel them off my page. I don't want to hear their stupid bullshit lies.
Oh, we didn't get to our prediction.
Of them. What's our prediction? Well, we didn't get to power rankings.
You're gonna cancel what?
I'm blocking them. I'm tired of hearing their bullshit.
Who?
Fucking on your page and lie. Facebook people.
Oh, I've been telling you that for 2 years.
We said Cuba was next. Sounds like they might still be. Sounds
what's
like
your
they still might
prediction?
be. Well,
I
still might be Cuba. That's the one Marco wants.
So your prediction is that it's is it Cuba first or?
I think it's going to be Cuba. Greenland would be easier, but we don't want to bring Europe into this shit yet. He's not ready to. He
wants them to just give it to him to appease him.
But Cuba, there's nobody supporting Cuba except Russia, right? What's our prediction for this week, though? How many people are going to die this week? Or where are we going to send? They're sending more troops into Minnesota. Where are we going to send the Gestapo now? There's got to be a new city in line.
Well, if you don't think NATO is going to happen that quick, that was my prediction. So long, NATO.
This week?
Well,
it might already be gone.
Yeah, I mean, they might do a Chamberlain and say, "Hey, here, we'll give this to you if you stick with NATO." It's like one of those Trump appeasement things.
A deal.
A deal. So that there is not an end to NATO.
A NATO deal is what you're saying. You know, I give him NATO without the mineral rights.
Well, but ultimately, I don't think Trump wants to deal with NATO. I don't think he wants NATO at all. I think
he's always been against NATO.
He wants to be out of it.
Yeah, because they don't kiss his ass as much as he likes. You see, he tried to get the Nobel Peace Prize this week, have somebody give it to him.
Yeah, the lady who promised it to him. She's like, yeah, she'll come over here. She'll drop it off. You know, she told me. That's what she said. She said she's going to give it to me. Now I want it. I mean,
it's a great. I'll take a Heisman Trophy. I'd like a Heisman Trophy.
He's a fucking child.
Give me an Oscar. I was really great in Home Alone 2.
Right. Melania deserves an Oscar.
For the movie Melania. It's got great ratings. The reviews are fantastic.
I was amazing in it.
It's sold out. It sold out 1 million tickets a day.
I'm a unifier.
How's Melania doing at the box office? That's what we should track Melania. How's Melania doing? It's in the box offices.
Yeah,
fucking Trumpies are there.
Yeah, well, yeah. I wonder how many of them are ponying up money to go see that. Haven't they? They pay a lot of money to be Trump fans.
Okay, Melania, box office.
And I bet if you asked them before, you know, has there ever been a president that has that has captured your imagination and your money as much as Donald J. Trump?
No.
Isn't that
Yeah.
weird, though? You don't find that interesting? He just speaks to me. He speaks to me.
It doesn't matter if it's true or not, no matter what you say, because it's just going to make it up.
Well, and they just think he's just that he can't do nothing like right for them liberals.
Right.
I mean, it's like,
Hey,
imagine
they
that we would want our president to follow the Constitution or do any of those things.
the Melania movie is doing really well, John. It's being hailed as the biggest comedy of the year.
Yeah. All right, let's get to these power rankings. We're almost there, Marv. We're at 55 minutes. We can do this. Good.
I want to see how her movie's doing.
He got sidetracked again,
I
people.
want to see how the movie's doing first. I can't find any information on it.
For the record, when we go to an hour and 20 minutes sometimes, it's not my fault.
I want to see how Melania's doing.
Wait, I got to figure out how to.
The movie's doing. It's got
There we go.
2
Guys.
views less than my comedy video. All right.
Okay.
Radcliffe gone. Right. Radcliffe. We didn't hear from him. General Kane gone. Hegseth. He's still there doing Texas stuff. Right.
Yeah, I guess he could be in that position.
Stephen Miller and Rubio. Where are we putting them?
I got Rubio still at number 1.
He's a little suck ass, isn't he? They used to say he had integrity. I've never seen it personally. But Republicans used to think he had integrity. Okay. You want Stephen Miller at 2 still?
I had him flipped. We can keep Miller. I think Miller is closer to the president than Vance is, so we'll put Vance at 3.
Well, I thought you wanted him at 1.
Yeah, no. Well, I have Rubio, Vance, and Miller.
Rubio. Vance, I hate him so bad. He was my son. And I called my senators this week. Guess what? They didn't answer.
But you know what, though? I wonder how close he actually is to the president, considering we see the Bukkake circle that he had behind him after the Venezuela thing,
Right.
and that was a big moment for him.
It was Rubio, Miller, and who was the other guy? Hegseth.
So I have nobody at 4. So who do you want at 4?
Hegseth is a disgusting piece of shit. He belongs there.
He is perfect for MAGA. And then at number 5, I have Noam.
Yeah. She is really sick. NATO deal. I don't think that's going to happen personally, but it's a good guess. I think I give that they might back down to him. I think at some point Europe's going to stop backing down.
I mean, they didn't do it before.
I think they're starting to get some real kahunas in Europe. They're like, fuck this. He's fucking Hitler.
Well, I think they said somebody was saying the issue is that they don't have enough weaponry right now, but they got to build it up still.
Yeah. I think they're learning their lesson never to count on another country. Elects dumb.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, they thought
we elected him once already. They should have known.
Yeah. Well,
no one thought this guy would get reelected. No intelligent person, because no intelligent person would vote for him.
it goes all the way back to holding him accountable,
which we didn't do.
and it goes into Merrick Garland dragging his goddamn feet.
I kind of think, yeah, I don't think the Supreme Court would have ruled that way if Merrick would have gone after him right away. They would have saw the writing on the wall, but instead they said, no, we're going to give him a chance to, drop all of his crimes. The only good thing I can say is right now is at least if we can get him out of office, we can still arrest him. He can still be tried for this shit.
But this is the other thing.
There's no limit on murder for the Ross guy if Trump tries to pardon him or whatever. There's no state murder charge. There's no deadline for that.
Unless he declares what, Marv?
What?
That he's
Martial law?
incompetent. Or they say that he was incompetent. And then once again, he gets out of it.
Wasn't their excuse pitiful? Oh, well, he got hit by a car before. Well, that means you shouldn't have had him on duty, doesn't it? If he's such a.
But at that point, it's over. You understand? It doesn't mean anything anymore.
What do you mean? They tried to say that's why.
Okay, so let's say this. Let's say he survives of it, any retribution or any culpability by if he passes away, right? So even if he
Ugh, it froze. Okay. What were you saying about him?
so let's say let's say that it comes out in the best scenario possible. He gets impeached and he's a regular citizen again, and he gets brought up on. They're cutting us off again, but he's either going to declare he's incompetent or he'll get a pardon. Nothing's going to happen to him.
I think what happened is us liberals will hire. We'll go swimming.
I mean, what they would need to do, and I don't know whether they're going to do this move on stuff instead of saying, well, we're going to prosecute every single person that was involved in this entire scheme and scenario.
We don't have enough time.
Which you're not going to do.
No.
Yeah, they're not going to do it.
Not enough time in the
Because
world.
it's going to be so much money, and it'll be everything else, and it'll just be, we need to move on as a country and all this other shit. And then in 25 or 30 years, another asshole just like this is going to do it again. And they might just succeed a hell of a lot better than him.
Yeah.
Because we have not learned our lesson, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
What? So you're saying we're going to be like.
Be water, my friend.
Be water. We will be water. We will let it all go by.
He's not going to be held accountable.
Okay.
He will never be held accountable.
I'm so depressed.
I know. Every time we do the show.
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Your jaw. Balls in your jaw.
That's not going to make me happy.
No.
No, I can't.
We got to hope that this Spaceballs government fails so colossally.
Fail Spaceballs. Yes. That's Spaceballs.
Because we know they're Spaceballs. They just got to do what Spaceballs do.
Yep. All right, let's get out of here. I'm going to go cry like the Minnesota policeman.
Keep up the good fight.
The Portland guy who realized they were Trendarg or they got shot. Apparently, those guys they shot really were part of the gang.
Oh, they were?
I think that's what the stories are indicating.
But see, but that's part of the problem, though, right? The one time they do get the guy that they're supposed to be getting, they've already murdered 32 people,
And we don't believe them then.
right?
It's their own fault. You can listen to the whole song. But
All right, man. Let's try to do some. We'll figure out. Should I do some comedy? Yeah.
well, we could go Spotlight, or we could do What's My Place, Danny Prince. We could go up and do one joke at a time, but I don't want to drive the thing for 1 minute.
Yeah, I hear you.
We could do that on the night spot. We do Spotlight.
We'll talk about it. There's
I
nothing.
got to play tonight. I'll be in Cleveland tonight. I'm going to go see that play about a band. It's supposed to be really good. Won Tony Awards.
Oh,
The boys, though.
Well, enjoy yourself. Have fun. Hey, we got to talk about starting a sports show.
Chris Clem on that. He's good at sports shows.
Would he be interested?
Maybe. You probably want control though.
Thank you.
That's kind of what do you mean control?
I don't know. He just likes control stuff. He's a go-getter.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
I got a team now.
Go Bears.
We got a team. Au revoir.
Nice.